Hey guys, so we're here with the Cuban crocodiles right now at the Everglades Outpost, and the enclosure needs some trimming. There's a lot of overgrown grass, things like that. So I'm going to try to get in here, try to cut that grass back, try not to get eaten while I'm doing it. So I also have some food. We're going to see how they act. I'm going to have to back them up, and that may make them defensive. And I do have the food. I don't really want them associating me with food while I'm trying to cut the grass, but we may have to do that for some training, see if we can get them to come to the other side, that sort of thing. So really, we're just gonna have to see how this goes. So I've got Gabby on camera here, and she's my backup too. So we have these two sticks. I'll have one, Gabby will have the other one at the ready, and just in case anything goes wrong, that sort of a thing. Now with the stick, what I'm gonna try to do is, when I'm working with animals, I never, ever want to hit the animal. So what I try to do with the stick is I try to push the croc at distinct pressure points to try to get them to back up. Now, the way I'm going to try to do that, one of the things I try to do is right at the neck area, I just try to push it. Now, I'm not stabbing her. It's a dual stick, okay? I'm literally doing this and just trying to position her and get her to scoot over, okay? So again, we're not gonna hit them, we're not gonna stab them. This is not poking or prodding. This is me trying not to die, and I'm gonna use the stick to try to position her where I need her to be. I open up the mouth, I put the stick in the mouth. I don't have to hurt her or anything like that, but obviously it doesn't taste good. It's like a tongue depressor, and I can use that to actually back her up. You see how that's a very passive way of getting the animal to back up. Boom, look at that. Although, that's where I need to cut. She wants to hide right there. That's why we have to cut this grass. Alright, so she's back at the water's edge now. So it gives me a minute or two. So I cut most of the grass back. I'm gonna be here again tomorrow. I can clear out the rest of this a little bit more, but while we still have some light, I wanted to try to do some training, try to feed the male over here. Maybe she'll come up too, get some food. So let's try to do that. So I'm gonna try to call him over. I also gotta watch her on my side too. Now, I don't really expect him to actually be that interested in the food just because we were just cutting grass and that usually gets him feeling defensive, but we're gonna try. I don't have high expectations. Aries! Aries! Gators want it. So he doesn't seem very interested in the food. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna touch his tail, and he's probably gonna spin to try to bite me. That's defensive, okay? That's a defensive behavior, but if he turns around and he does try to bite me, and then he's facing me, I can give him a piece of food, and then he'll be like, oh, okay, I'm getting fed. So that's kind of the mindset here. So, hey, buddy, come here. Come here. Aries. Come here, buddy. You're okay. Come here. Come here. Aries. There you go. So now that he's facing me, I can try to give him a piece. Aries! 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 There you go. All right. So he's obviously a very powerful animal, very, very fast. And so I just have to be really, really careful, because if he's in feeding response mode, the way his brain works for that, he's actually pretty calm. He's actually pretty nice. She'll kill you, but he's actually very calm when he's feeding. But we got to get him in that right mindset, because if he still sees me as a possible threat and I've been in here scratching up his habitat, he's not going to be nice about it. There you go. Aries. There's a good boy. So when I was working with him a lot over the summer, I had him where I could actually sit on his back. He would let me touch his face. I could open up his jaws. I mean, we got pretty far. And then breeding season came and he became nest defensive. And then we've had a lot of cold weather, so I haven't been able to feed him because it slows his metabolism. So it's been a few months since I have actually been able to work with him like this. So you can kind of see the gears turning. Yeah, he turns his head a little bit. He's interested, but yeah, he's not exactly feeling it, so we gotta see. So we've been in here with him for, I don't know, 40 minutes, something like that. He's eating a couple pieces of food. I've got him to take a little bit, but he's not really that interested. I'm gonna have to try again another day. It might also be a little bit too cool for him still. The weather's been a little up and down, so I'm sure when it's a lot hotter, he'll be a lot more interested. Now, while we're just hanging out with him though, this is important. This is my way of having him acclimate to having me in his environment and getting used to it, where I'm not harassing him or anything like that. This is not a negative interaction, so he can hang out with me and it's not scary to him, and he realizes, okay, this guy feeds me and he doesn't mess with me. That's how I get him to understand and habituate.
So I'm going to try to give him a few pieces. I highly doubt he'll take anything from me. He knows Chris a lot better than he knows me. But it's good for me to learn and practice with him and get him used to me. But I would be very surprised if he takes anything from me. I've been working with alligators for about 2 years now. I am very new to crocodiles, so Chris has been a really great trainer, just teaching me about them. Aries. So he's turning away from me. He's telling me he's not interested. You want to try? Sometimes just by touching their teeth or their face with the meat, they start to understand you have food. Like he's opening up. There we go. What do you think? Let's see if he eats it. He might not even know he has it in there.
There you go. Aries. So you see his eyes open up like that? They lighten up. That's when he's interested. So it's been over an hour. We haven't really got much farther. So I think we're gonna call it. This is still good. It's still a positive interaction. And again, I haven't really worked with him much since this past summer. So it's been several months of not really working together. And I think he's doing pretty good. So we're gonna call it, we're gonna head out, and I'll try again with him tomorrow. So we got a little bit done. Hopefully we'll be able to show you some progress in another couple of weeks, couple of months, and you'll see a huge difference.
Now, even though the crocodiles didn't exactly do what we wanted them to do, at least we got to clean out their enclosure a little bit. And now we have all this grass, so we're going to go feed it to Chewy the camel, and he's going to be really excited about it. So where do you want me to sit? Really?
hayride.
Okay. We are going to have a very happy camel. There you go, look at him.
Oh, he knows.
Chewy. Hurry up. You look like a bushman.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's a happy camel.
Want some? You are an aggressive eater, huh?
This guy likes a salad.
You're so handsome.
So we just finished giving all the grass to the camel, donkeys, and zebra. They seem pretty darn happy about it. And that's a day, we're done.
Now we have an hour drive home.
Yay.
To take care of our animals.
Did you have fun?
Yes, did you have fun?
Yes. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.